Uh, Another day in the literature club. Anything? Sense of normality after all the drama that's been going on. Hey Ajime, how are we doing today? Yeah, not bad. Always nice to be here. That's what we want to hear. How's Natsuki? Also, we told Monica that, like, Natsuki's been having all these problems. Which, I don't know if that was a good idea. Natsuki? She's alright. It was a bit of a rough patch, but we worked it out relatively well. Glad to hear. Anyway, did you bring a book for book talks today? Honestly, I forgot today was book talk day. Luckily, I've been reading a really good series lately, so I have a volume on me. I could just share that. Yep, I brought one. Great. Let's get started then. Monica turns to face the rest of the club room. Hey everyone, it's time for book talks. I see Yuri Natsuki's eyes light up. Yay, I love book talks. I'd have to agree. These book talks are quite interesting. This is a good idea, Monica. I'm glad everyone likes them. Anyway, we're gonna try something different today. Rather than doing book talks in one big group, I was thinking we could split off into smaller groups. That way, people don't have to wait their turns as much. That could work. Yeah, I guess so. We're not even in group, though. We're not an even group, though. There's only 5 of us. Then we'll split off into a group of 2 and a group of 3. I'll decide the groups. Yuri, Hajime, and Sayori, you guys will be back by the closet. Okay. That works. You're with me, Wait. I didn't notice that Natsuki's not with us. You're with me, Natsuki. Alright. Okay, we'll switch in 20 minutes. Okay, never mind. We're gonna switch eventually, I guess. See you guys then. Hey, it looks like everybody's normal for once. So, oh wait, oh fuck. Well, hold on. The game crashed. You know how it is. Gonna skip till we get to the part where we left off. I still have no idea why it crashes, but yeah, it's whatever, I guess. Let me save in case it happens again. With that, we all break into our groups. Hey guys, how's everyone doing? I'm doing well, thank you. Also, I don't really remember my voices because it's been like a couple of days. So they're gonna sound a little scuffed till I figure them out, you know, as usual. How about you, Hajime? I'm doing good. Great. So, who wants to go first? Yuri and I exchange glances. Clear she doesn't want to go yet, so I decide to volunteer instead. And I guess I'll go. Yay. Yuri finally sits down, leaving me at the center of attention. So, I recently picked up the series called The Rangers of Olympus Mons. About a gang of outlaws on Mars in the distant future. Holy shit. It's without a doubt action sci-fi, but there's some legit political commentary in there. It's bringing politics into the show, dude. Kinda cringe. There's a lot of overlying themes about environmentalism and the like. Ooh, sounds interesting. And it is. I love how the characters interact with each other, especially. The dialogue is really playful, but the action scenes are top-notch. Action? So there's a lot of violence. Well, yeah. Essentially space cowboys. Although I'm not one to read action novels, the political commentary you mentioned did intrigue me. I like books that have multiple meanings beyond the obvious themes. Yeah, there's a lot of that in this series, actually. I might borrow it from you in that case. Yeah, it sounds really good, actually. Who's your favorite character? Definitely just the main character. Oh? The main character's a female? Yep, she's the leader of the outlaws. Interesting. You'd assume a series based around the Wild West would have a mostly male cast. Yeah, that's what I thought at first too. But nope, most of the main cast is girls. It's bizarre, but it actually works really well. I see. Quite the subversion of expectations. Definitely. Anyway, can I go now? Sure, go right ahead. Awesome. Found this one book in the library called Requiem for a Teenage Prodigy. About this high school boy named Kazuo, who's really good at piano, but then he dies in a car accident. What the fuck, Sayori? Luckily though, there's a medium at his school that he can talk to. So the whole book is about Kazuo trying to write his own music through the medium. Is it a horror novel? No, it's a comedy actually. The medium Takayuki is really dumb, so there's a lot of scenes where Kazuo and Takayuki are just arguing about silly stuff. It's actually really funny. Yeah, well, I doubt it, considering you're the one reading it, Sayori. Oh, I see. I'm sorry, I just assumed it was a horror novel because it has ghosts and mediums and other supernatural things. At least, I assume it does. I'm not entirely sure what else is in the book. I'm not finished with it yet. So far though, it became one of my favorites. Yeah, it does sound pretty cool actually. I like the concept. Agreed. Most plots for comedy novels don't typically have the main character. Well, die. Or wait, that's my voice. Die? Yes. Fuck. Yes, exactly. Dude, when they start like, you know, each person talks like back to back to back, it gets really fucking hard to like swap voices. Yeah, the scene where he dies was actually kind of sad. There's a lot of sad moments in this book, especially when Kazuo talks about his family. It's really bittersweet now that I think about it. Interesting. Doesn't sound half bad. I might just have to check it out. Wait, what's it called again? Requiem for a Teenage Prodigy. I pull out a piece of paper and write down the title. There. Hey everyone, that's 20 minutes. Wait, what? Yuri didn't even go yet. Really? Maybe we should extend the time we spend in groups. Here, Yuri, let me make it up to you. You're with Sayori and I? You can go first. That'd be nice. Good to hear. Natsuki, you and Hajime are together. Don't have too much fun. Shut up. Monika giggles and walks off. You already know. You already know me and Natsuki are gonna have some fun or whatever. Yuri, Monika, and Sayori sit down at the desks at the front of the room. I don't know where our relationship is at the moment. It might be really awkward actually. Natsuki, meanwhile, walks over to me at the desk near the closet. Hey. Hey. How's your day been so far? Yeah, it's alright, I guess. You? Been alright. What book do you have? I found this really good series about a high schooler who's secretly a psychic. Really? Do you have it with you? Yeah, one sec. Natsuki rummages through her bag, then pulls out a familiar looking manga. Oh yeah, I've read this one before. It's actually pretty good. You get to the end yet? No, what happens? Nah, I'm not gonna spoil anything, dude. What the? But I guarantee you're not gonna enjoy it. What? Why? Someone die or something? You'll see. No, of course no one dies. It's a comedy after all. Just sends it on a big cliffhanger, that's all. Or rather, end it off on a big cliffhanger. Been over for a couple months now. Still mad about it ending, but what can you do? True. I know how it feels when, you know, like something you've been like watching or whatever like ends. Like damn dude, I want more episodes. Hey, are you paying attention? Huh? What? Etsugi scoffs. I said, do you have any of the other volumes I can borrow? I don't want to waste my money on manga. Yeah, you can come over to read the other volume sometime. Why don't you ever just go to the library, by the way? Plenty of manga there too. Are you joking? I can't just check out manga whenever, where everyone can see me. Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess. Well, that works out anyway. Now I get to spend more time with my cute girlfriend. Hey, don't just say that kind of thing in public. I mean, just imagine us reading together. Load. No parents in sight. You dummy. If you don't want me to tease you, then stop acting so cute. I want to say I love you to her. I want to so bad. But I can't do it here. Not in front of everyone. Especially not in front of Sayori. Yeah, if you say it in front of Sayori, dude, she's gonna like kill herself on the spot. Not after all that's happened. Or I mean, you know, I didn't say that. What are you talking about, dude? I didn't say anything. I'll just have to do it later. What, dude? I didn't say anything, dude. What are you talking about, dude? I didn't say anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Ugh. Close the door behind me, stopping the chilling night air from stealing the warmth from my house. Throwing my work bag onto the sofa, I collapse after it. It's well after 9 p.m. Dude, I said I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I didn't say anything. Nothing, dude. Nothing happened. If you're talking about, like, nothing actually happened, I was just fucking around. But maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what we're talking about, dude. I can't believe how long that took. What the hell convinced me to take this job anyway? I picked this over the literature club. I suppose I had to. I want to be able to support Natsuki. What choice have I got? I mean, it was all for her. She's the sole reason I'm working so hard. Wait. Wait, I didn't pick... Wait. I thought I chose to stay in the literature club. Wait, what? I said I was gonna stay in the literature club. That's what? Dude, I said nothing actually happened. I was just fucking around. Nothing's happened yet. I want to become someone she can rely on. And if that means sacrificing some of my favorite things, so be it. Even talking is a strain, considering how dry my throat is. If I could get up and walk to the kitchen, I would. Fortunately, it doesn't appear to be an option for me right now. I thought in the last episode I picked staying in the literature club, but I guess not. What the fuck? How is it even possible to be so busy? It's only a convenience store. I scream at the universe, cursing the cruel gods that laid this lot upon me. Unfortunately, no one appears to be listening. I should check my phone. Rolling over, I lazily unzip my bag and reach for my cell phone. Oh shit, I've missed like 6 messages. All from Natsuki. Oh shit. That's not good. As I look through them, they seem innocent enough. Just saying how my day was, how work went, etc. Though I know better. I think I know her well enough now to understand that she's missing me. Damn it. Why can't I just be there for her? That's what I promised, isn't it? Reinvigorated, I start typing a response. Hey. Yeah, work went well. I got slammed and only just got home. I still have no idea why it doesn't show the phone on stream. It's still like really weird to me. Like I don't understand why. She's probably asleep by now, so I won't hear back from her. But to my surprise, after only a minute, my phone goes off. Okay? I hate this. I know I brought it on myself, but honestly, it's been over a week since I actually sat down and had a conversation with Natsuki. The late nights, we can't even properly text each other to keep in touch either. Never mind the fact that I just got sent the K of Death. I can't stop this feeling of loneliness. I sigh, open my phone to bounce off the sofa and thud onto the floor. Slowly, I rise, pushing over the kitchen. Dude, hold on. The thing is, I got rid of my save, I think. Thursday. No, that was way back. Dude, I've been doing this shit for like 2 weeks now, I just noticed. I've been playing this game for like 2 weeks. All I'm saying is I'm pretty sure I chose to stay in the literature club. But I'm not 100% sure. But I could have sworn I chose to stay in the literature club. I thought it would be better if I stayed with Natsuki. But I don't even know like what the fuck I chose honestly at this point. Like I'm confused. If I had the energy, I'd just go and visit her now. Even if that would get on her dad's nerves. I just don't care anymore. Well, I say that, but knowing what her dad's capable of, he'd probably just beat my ass too. But I just want to see her. I know she's doing okay. I can't explain the feeling, it's like powerlessness. Yeah, that's it. I want to visit her, to see her. I feel my fingers run through that soft pink hair again. But most importantly, I want to tell her that I love her. Not over text, but to her face. I want to see her eyes light up for that split second after I tell her she's cute, before she pouts at me. Damn. After grabbing my glass of water, I look at the calendar I've hung up on the refrigerator. My next day off is this weekend. See what Natsuki's doing on Saturday. And, as if to read my mind, my phone goes off from the living room. Damn, you already know. What are you doing Saturday? Funny you should ask that. LOL. It's my day off, so I was hoping we could hang out. Yeah, sure, that sounds great. What did you want to do? The weather's nice these days, so maybe we could chill at the park or something? Sure thing. What time? 9? Jeez, that's early. That eager to meet me, eh? Yes, actually. Dummy. Alright, cool. See you there. See ya. Well, that's something to look forward to. Just gotta get through the next few days. Honestly, I have no idea what I chose then. Because I could have sworn that I chose to stay in the literature club. Or maybe I didn't get to choose that. I think the only options that I got was to donate money to Natsuki or to keep the money to myself. But honestly, I don't know. Bad ending? Dude, I hope not. Because I still have no idea how the fuck this game ends, dude. This shit's... like, every time I play this game, I get kind of nervous. Because, like, I have no idea if like, anything crazy is gonna happen. But then, like, the next episode, something crazier always ends up happening than, like, the last episode. So it's just like, dude, goddamn. Why? At long last, the day is finally here. Wait, let me make sure I got the sensor nudity on, because I feel like some crazy shit's gonna happen. I find myself throwing off the covers, waking up long before my alarm. And maybe 5:30 in the morning, but that won't stop me. Practically bounce into the shower, taking up extra time to soak and clean every part of my body. My breakfast is made in a flash, and I'm suited up, waiting on the couch. 6:15. So 3 hours before I see Natsuki for the first time in over a week. This is agony. I don't know why the fuck you would wake up so early, dude. What the hell? I've been waiting for what seems like weeks. Time just refuses to move at a reasonable pace, I swear. Looking at my watch again, it reads 6:20. Would she mind if I were early? No, now is way too early. She's probably not even up yet. Or maybe she's as excited as I am? But she'd be texting me if that were the case. Maybe she has. So, checking my phone for the third time in 30 seconds, I see Nothing. Obviously. Holy shit, wow, we're going to like a nice place for a date. What the? I couldn't help it. It's still well over an hour away, but here I am, waiting at the meeting spot. Still a small glimmer of hope in me that Natsuki will be here, but all I can do is wait. I wish she'd hurry up. Tap on my shoulder, almost seemingly in response to my comment, sends me whirling around. It's still an hour away, dummy. Natsuki. I break out into a grin that stretches from ear to ear. I missed you. I missed you too. So, since we're both here, want to start early? May as well. It's not like I was gonna wait around for you or anything anyway. I had stuff I was gonna do beforehand, but that can wait. She says that, but she was probably planning on getting here before me. We start walking, headed for the nowhere in particular. I have so many questions I want to ask her, but I can't decide on which one to ask first. Feels like forever since I last had a conversation with my girlfriend. Luckily, I didn't have to decide. So, have you been keeping up at work? Can't help but chuckle. It's an odd question to lead off with. It just proves that she's just as anxious as I am about today. Yeah, I have been. The hours are pretty long, but I can't complain about the pay. Boss gave me a pay rise of 50 yen last week. Says I've been doing an awesome job, and he's really happy with me. What about your work around the shop? Well, it's still hard working like dad, but I guess I'm trying. Wait, what the fuck? I feel like we skipped like a bunch of stuff, because I don't remember this happening either. What the? I raise my eyebrows, prompting her to continue. I mean, he cooks food and makes sure there's stuff in the fridge now. That's already way better than he used to be. What about the, you know, drinking and, well, the abuse? To be honest, I don't really know how well he's doing since he's not home most of the time now. Wait, what? Isn't that bad? No, I don't mean it in that way. He started going to AA meetings and usually sleeps over at his friend's house. So I only really see him at work. Don't you guys talk in the shop though? I mean, talk about superficial stuff when we're working. But like, how are we supposed to talk about all the stuff he did, you know? What are we gonna do? Chat about his alcoholism while checking out the customers? Hey dad, remember when you were so messed up that you beat me, by the way? Which aisle is the toilet paper on again? Well, when you say it like that, she snorts in derision, using humor as a coping mechanism. Never fails, I guess. But what I mean is, do you guys ever have any serious conversations about it at all? Strange expression passes over Natsuki's face. It's like she's visibly struggling to decide about how she feels about her dad. I don't know why we're still talking about this, dude, like... But I mean, at least she's not like super closed off about it this time. Well, I don't know. I don't know how we'd have a serious conversation. Or at least I would start. Just too weird. Talking to him about hitting me, and drinking and everything. To be fair, weird even questioning his authority to his face. I tried to talk about it once or twice, but I always felt like there was something stuck in my throat that stopped the words from coming out. Well, that's a pretty normal reaction, I'd say. Do you think you'd consider some kind of family therapy with your dad, though? I don't know, maybe someday. Don't laugh, but I do miss the old days of being in a happy family. Hey, why would I laugh at that? Just don't question it. This is all just really weird to talk about, okay? Fine, I get it. Just so you know, nothing you say is weird, or within its context it is. Yeah, so feels like Natsuki's unraveling before my eyes. The way the current conversation topic is frazzling her. You good? We don't have to talk about this right now if you don't want to. It's fine. I'm in a venting mood now anyway. Well, if you say so. Like I said, you can stop talking at any time. Okay, jeez. I can end up just talking about this stuff. Anyway, what were we talking about again? I think you were saying something about the past? Oh yeah, that. It'd be nice to have a functional family again. Everything's obviously so changed. Wait, but everything's obviously changed too much for it to go back to the way it used to be. With therapy, well, maybe when Dad for sure has drinking under control, you'll get a definite maybe then. Yep, there's not much time for therapy right now anyway. We're both working and he has tons of stuff to work on still. Oh, sweet. Oh, you said he's staying somewhere else too, right? I assume it's because he doesn't want to hit you anymore? Dude, I don't know why you keep trying to bring up him hitting her, dude. He's doing it to find a better headspace or something. I'm happy about it, of course. Plus, it'd be great if he actually fixes anger management issues. And... it's gonna sound really weird and sad. Oh, what's up? You know I won't judge. Natsuki sighs, but she keeps talking anyway. I don't know, it's kind of freeing to not have to live in fear that my dad's gonna come home. Damn, that is depressing to think about. But this is what Natsuki's been forced to deal with. The one place that should have been her sanctuary was instead her prison. I used to feel this cold spike shoot down my spine whenever I heard his keys jingling at the front door. Guess that was adrenaline. Or... oh, and dread. Natsuki. Thanks for sharing all this. I really care about you, and I'm happy that you feel comfortable enough to open up to me. Yeah, thanks. Like I said, I'm in a venting mood. What Natsuki's been telling me has all been helpful news, and I'm really praying that her dad will keep receiving treatment. Still, a part of me can't help but worry about him relapsing. Ah, dude, why the fuck you gotta jinx it, dude? What the hell's wrong with you? Hey, but tell me if your dad gets worse again, right? Like, if he stops going to AA meetings and stuff? Yeah, I will. Don't worry, if anything happens with him, his AA sponsor will probably get into contact with me too. Besides, Bernie's crashing with keeping close tabs on him, so it'll probably stop my dad from doing anything too bad. Man, how does your dad still have a friend like that? He's an old family friend. He's actually my mom's friend first, so he doesn't want to see me get hurt. That's why he offered to open up his guest room when my dad asked. Damn. This is what support systems are for, I guess. Yeah, we're honestly really lucky. Conversation peters out as we both digest everything that's happened in the last few months. Speaking of friends, how's the club? To lighten the mood again, I like to mention our own friends. It'd probably be a good change of pace for Natsuki to talk about more casual things. Well, they've always been showing up a little less. She's got a lot of schoolwork apparently. Oh, that's news to me. Dude, Sayori, what the fuck, dude? Oh, dude, it's gonna happen soon. I already know. What about Monica and Yuri? Yuri's been the same, honestly. Still really stuck up. Natsuki, what the fuck? You're supposed to be friends with her already, what the hell? But... Chef for last week tell me with poetry if I show her what I've learned. She... what? Man, did I not, or man, did not see that coming. Yuri's opening up to Natsuki? Yeah, it was weird. Like, now you admit that I'm better? Jeez, tell it to someone who cares. What the fuck, Natsuki? No, Natsuki, I don't think that's what she... Yeah, forget it. One day they might see eye to eye. Metaphorically, at least. Not physically, not without a box to stand on. What the, dude? What? Hey, Hajime. Yeah? Are you gonna be able to come back to the club soon? Just looking at the ground. I can't see your expression, but I can guess. It won't be until next year, I don't think. I've got a real amount of bills that are racking up. I thought so. Why? Is everything alright? I've been thinking about us and about how you helped me. You've done so much for me, and I don't deserve any of it. I really don't. I don't even know why you like me. I'm selfish and I'm all messed up, and I can never say how I feel. And when I try to be honest, I can't explain anything well. I wish I could be different, but she finally looks at me, her eyes shine with tears. I'm just me, and I don't want to hurt you. What? What are you saying, Natsuki? What do you think I'm saying, Hajime? Wait, what the fuck? Is she gonna break up with me? If we continue like this, I'm only gonna end up hurting both of us. Oh wait, no, I skipped by accident. I mean, I've already held you back enough as it is. How? You know how. You helped me every time I needed you. You comforted me. You even freaking gave me money to live off. Wait, what? I did not choose that option. Dude, I did not choose that option. I gotta rewind the tape after this fucking shit, dude. I did not pick that option. I did not pick the option to donate my money to her. I swear. I gotta go back and rewatch that episode because I did not choose that option. Well, dude, what the fuck is happening? My saves are fucked up and I can't even go back because the closest day was August 10th. I did not choose that option. Like a 100%. If this is the bad ending, I'm gonna be pissed because I did not choose that option. You gave me all I ever wanted. But what have I done for you? Nothing. Actually worse than nothing. Yeah, I read manga and bake stuff with you. But you also quit the club because of me. You gotta stop doing stuff you liked so you could get a job for me. Honestly, if you dated someone like Sayori in the first place, you'd probably be happier. She'd be way more lovey-dovey and affectionate anyway. Not like how I'm always angry and jealous. Tell me I'm wrong, Hajime. Tell me that I didn't make you sacrifice so much of your life. For what might be the first time in my life, I'm truly, utterly speechless. I can't turn my eyes away from Natsuki, who, despite the tears running down her face, makes no attempt to wipe them away. She's just standing there, waiting for my answer. Natsuki. I steel myself. This is do or die. I love you. I love you with all my heart. You are my rock, and the person I treasure more than my own life. You have never, and will never, hold me back. Because you are exactly what I strive to protect. Damn, that was kind of cringe. And that kind of ruined the moment, me laughing, but dude, I could not finish reading that. Oh man, yeah, it is an all moment, but dude, I laughed. That was like a little like too cringe, honestly, but oh shit, I skipped by accident. I've never felt this way about anyone before, and I want to keep you close to me. Damn, I kind of ruined it. I shouldn't have laughed, but dude, that shit was too fucking funny. Damn, I kind of ruined the moment by laughing though. That shit was kind of fucked up. I've been there for you because I care about you. No other reason. I don't care if you're jealous, or dishonest, or volatile, or anything. None of that matters Because you're perfect. I love you the way you are. I wouldn't change anything about you. Not one thing. Damn, if that doesn't get to her, like, I don't know. I don't know what will. But I'm obviously not perfect. I'm a freaking victim of abuse and neglect. I know that I'm messed up. Actually, it'd be even more weird if I wasn't messed up at all. And that's probably why you feel like you need to protect me, right? Actually, yeah, that does kind of come off not good, right? Hey, that's not what I meant. Hajime, I don't want you to feel like you're my guardian angel or something. I don't want you to feel any obligation to protect me. And I don't want you to feel like a little kicked, and I don't want to feel like a little kicked puppy myself. And that was really hard to read for some reason. Don't get me wrong. I definitely appreciate everything you've done for me. What I don't want though is for you to save me. It's not healthy for either of us if you have a savior complex. I have to start doing stuff on my own before I get too dependent on you. That's what I've been trying to prevent this whole time. That's why I didn't donate the money to her. But apparently the game thinks that I donated the money to her, which I didn't. I have to go back and look at the last playthrough. But I 100% did not donate the money to her. I chose the option to not donate the money to her. Her words hit me like a freight train. Savior complex? Monica was talking about my supposed hero complex that one time too. Did she actually read the writing on the wall? Can we work on it together though? You're right, I shouldn't be trying to save you, but I can help you along the way without doing that. But that's the problem. I don't want to end up relying on others all the time for protection. And I don't want you to always live in fear that something bad will happen to me. I have to learn to be to be independent and stuff and how to cope with things by myself. Natsuki, I get it. Or as much as I can get this sort of thing, I just don't want to completely hang you out to dry. Just so you know, I never place blame on you for anything. I do things for you because I love you, that's it. But even though you say that, I think I'll always feel indebted to you. I'll always feel guilty and like I owe you for everything. Look, there I go again, making everything about me. I'll say this, however, many times you need to hear it. You don't owe me anything. Everything I've done is been of my own free will. Just out of love for you. Even if you say that, I can't change how I feel that easily. That's exactly why she's really gonna break up with me. I have to do this. Hajime, I need you to listen to me. Is she really gonna break up with me? Always. We haven't been talking. Not for a long time. And I know. So, I think it would be healthy if we took a step back. Now that we've put everything out there, now that you know how I feel and I know how you feel, I think we need some time apart to focus on ourselves. And our situations are giving us a perfect opportunity to do that. Okay. You think it's best? As much as I hate to say it, she's right. When did she get so much more mature than me? I can't fathom what she's going through right now. And if she needs time to figure it out for herself, who am I to force myself into her problems? This is a matter of trust. I just have to trust that she knows what's best for herself. Besides, she's also right in saying that we haven't even been talking much lately. But can we agree that this is just a break? Until we've sorted out our personal stuff and our work schedules realign? Yeah. But there's one thing I want to say first. And what's that? Hajime, I love you. Please don't forget that. And with those parting words, she turns away. I'm left to stare at her back as she heads home. All I wanted to say to her again. All I wanted was to see her again. And now No, maybe a long time before I get the chance to talk to her again. Dude, did that seriously just happen? I 100% did not choose the option to donate the money to her. I 100% chose to keep it to myself. I did not donate the money to her. I don't know why the game is saying that I did. Unless this is supposed to happen, but I'm not sure. Dude, that's so lame. What the fuck? Bad ending, now everyone dies. Dude, don't jinx it. I want to keep going, but man, I've already done this for an hour, and I said I was only gonna do like 30 minutes. But dude, I kind of want to find out what happens now. Dude, I'm pissed. I want to go back and like rewatch the, you know, like the last part to find out if I did pick it or not. I 100% did not pick that option though. I don't know. I don't know why the game is like saying that I did. Kinda lame. I'll do like a little bit more. Fuck. Honestly, my throat's kind of giving out too. I should probably just end, because either way, like my throat's like fucking. That was like a lot of reading, like. Yeah, fuck, I'm just gonna end here. Dude, I'm pissed though. Nah, dude. My throat's like already fucked up, and I've only been doing this shit for like an hour. Well, it's because I did like Remnant like for like an hour and a half too, though, that's why. Like, this has been like one of my longer streams. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I usually only stream for like an hour and a half. So like, dude, I've already been streaming like an hour longer than I normally do. Just the beginning part. The shelves, they call to me. Feed me, they say, as they stand empty. But I, the master, remain unmoved. Nay, unshaken. As I fiddle with the pen in my hands, I ignore the plea of the shelves, lost in thought. I'm off in my own world, a world where I have as much time to spend with Natsuki as I want. Scenes from the past replay in my mind as I run through all the different choices I could have. Wait, is this the ending? But of course, every passing customer pulls me back to reality. Here I am, standing amidst tins of red bean paste and bags of rice crackers. Wait, is this the ending? Away from the literature club, away from my friends, and away from Natsuki. I don't even know how long it's been since I've seen her. Weeks? Months? The only person I've had time to catch up with has been Sayori, but that's not much of a surprise. After all, she lives right next door. I'd have to actively try to avoid her to never see her. But although I say that, she's really been going out of her way to walk me to school. She even started coming around to hang out more whenever I finish work early. According to her, Natsuki has barely been attending the club herself because of how much she's been working. I wonder if anyone's been checking up on Natsuki. It definitely gave me solace that Sayori cares enough. I'll always make sure that I'm feeling alright. I hope Natsuki has someone like her. Well, I guess Sayori was the one who introduced me to the literature club. It's no wonder that she wants me to make sure I'm keeping up with my social life. Man, she's still the same after all these years. Always trying to brighten everyone's day. I should really do more for her. Especially since she's one of the few people keeping me sane nowadays. Don't tell me I'm gonna fucking cheat on Natsuki with Sayori at the end or something. It sounds like I'm gonna cheat on Natsuki at the end with Sayori, with Sayori. I wish it was the whole club. Sighing, I get out from behind the counter and start stalking. It has been dead anyway. I'm not too concerned. You can't PogChamp that, dude. That's fucked up. In my playthrough, I'm with Natsuki, dude. I can't cheat on her, dude. What the fuck? You can't PogChamp that? Fucked up, dude. There's only a couple of minutes left to my shift before we close. It's not much of a problem. By the time I finished stacking the shelves and helping the customer, I came in at the last moment. It's closing time. I knock on the office door and let the boss know that I'm finished, and that I'll see him tomorrow. He waves me off, smiling as I go. I'm gonna go get some sleep. I can't even be bothered reheating leftovers for dinner. Wait, what? As I step outside the store, I see a familiar figure leaning on a post. What do you mean, what you mean? We didn't actually break up. We just took a break, as they say. I don't think we broke up. I think we're just taking a break, at least. Wait, Monica? Yes, that's my name. Don't wear it out. She waves, walking towards me. She's wearing a faint smile. Smug as always, I see. How have you been? It's been, what, 2 weeks? Month and a half. Ah, wait. That means exams are next week. I can see the faint smile grow as Monica sees my panic. I'm guessing you haven't had time to study. Yeah, not really. Between work and school, free time is a thing of the past. So, what brings you by? I straighten my clothes and offer her to walk with me. I wanted to catch up. To be honest, it's been far too long. Don't tell me I'm gonna cheat on her with Monica instead. What the fuck is happening? I don't know why Monica's here. That's just kind of weird. That's the last person I thought I would see, honestly. Ain't that the truth? Wait, did I just use ain't? The president of the literature club? Eh. Monica chuckles. Looks like she finds it mildly funny, at least. I bring us to a stop at a vending machine. One insert jingles merrily as it clatters through the machine. After a moment, can drops. I can see Monica raising an eyebrow from the corner of my eye. For the can to Monica. Black double espresso. There's no milk or anything in that. I don't remember you drinking coffee, let alone something that strong. And that's why it's for you. Makes you think I'll drink it. Just a hunch, but I think I've known you long enough to know. Monica smiles. Dude, wait, what the fuck? We're kind of playing on Monica right now. What the hell is going on? You know me almost too well, Hajime. Thank you. Yeah, don't mention it. So, tell me, Monica. What can I help you with? You wouldn't come all this way just to say hello. As much as you know I would appreciate the thought. Too well indeed. Careful. Start noticing too much about me? A little someone might get jealous. She's grinning at me now, nudging my arm as we start to walk once again. As she does so, she cracks open the can and takes a sip. Can't help but smile as she brings the can back down. I can tell from her expression that I made the perfect choice for her drink. It also reminds me of a conversation I had with Natsuki several months ago. I'll have to tell her next time I get the chance. If I get the chance, I suppose. Oh, that's alright, oh shit, wait, don't tell her that we kind of broke up, because then... I don't know. I hesitate. I probably shouldn't bring up the fact that we're on a break at the moment, now that I think about it. Unfortunately, as I hesitate, I also stop walking. Monica turns to face me, adopting a thoughtful expression. After a moment, realization seems to wash over her. I see. Well, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. But I am here if you need anything. Same for you, in fact. I don't think you answered my question, Monica, about why you're here. You've grown much more insightful since you first joined the club, you know. Although I guess that makes sense, given how you kind of have to read between the lines of that Suki. Honestly, don't worry about me. I just wanted to talk with you for a while. We don't get to do that much these days. I mean, we didn't really talk that much before anyway, so it's still kind of weird that she's like talking to us and stuff, but... Yeah, that's true. You've always been super busy. Now that I'm busy with a job myself, well, let's just say our schedules really conflict. On that note though, how's the club doing? A wry smile passes over Monica's face. It's seen better days, if I'm honest. The ones with you in them, of course. Are we, like, connecting right now? I chuckle. Yeah, I'm sure, but that's not really what I'm asking. You've always been telling me that a few meetings have been cancelled lately. And Monica winces a little. I really wish she wouldn't. I know she means well, but there's no point in bothering you with all that. It's not like you can do anything about it. It's just a little less lively without you and Natsuki. Natsuki was always the really loud one in the group, so it's more quiet without her. Not that the literature club is a particularly loud subject. Still, it's a lot more empty with only 3 members in the club. Monica, I'm sorry I can't be around anymore. No, you're fine, Anjime. Real life takes precedence over fun things. And it's not like yours, Sierra, and I don't get along. There's just less reason for the literature club to exist now, you know? We've made our way from the store to a nearby park through the course of our chat. Honestly, this is really nice to just chat like this. The way I feel like I feel like me and Monica are like connecting right now or something. Or like Natsuki like planned this because she wants to see if I'll cheat on her or something, dude. Oh no. However, I can't help but continue to wonder why Monica's here. Yeah, she's... I feel like this is a setup. Natsuki told Monica to like meet with me. So she can like... just... Nah, just friends. Calm down? I don't know, dude. Like... I feel like this is like a trap or something. Like Natsuki told Monica to come here to talk to me to see if I'll like cheat on her or something. I don't know. If he gives me the option, obviously I'm not gonna cheat on her, but I feel like that's where it's going. I stopped to lean on the railing, admiring how different the park looks when it's dark and illuminated by the dark lamp or by the park lamps. Dude, I'm losing my voice. That's stupid. Dude, do you realize what game I'm playing? Like, how that's not a stupid thing that would happen. That's like a thing that would for sure happen. Hey, Monica? She follows suit, joining me by the railing. Do you ever wonder what it would be like to fly? Like, not just an airplane, but like a bird. To fly away from all your troubles, all the people. Even the smallest of insects could leave their words behind in an instant, but us? We're stuck to deal with life. All of the consequences of our actions come to bear on us one way or another. We're all in this together, whether we like it or not, simply because we can't fly. How poetic, Hajime. It reminds me of a poem Natsuki wrote before. Something about how eagles can fly, but people can only try. Wait, yeah, I remember that too. That was like the very first poem we read, I think. Sounds like something she would write. Haha. Looks like the literature club's really rubbed off on you. To be honest, I kind of miss reading your poems. Haha. High praise coming from the master of words herself. Monica elbows me lightly in the ribs. You've gotten better at writing. Of course, I learned from the best there is. Oh, wait. Monica pauses out and looks at me, seemingly scanning my features. You know, I can see why Natsuki's insecure in your relationship. What? Insecure? Wait, whoa. She's insecure? What do you mean? Don't tell me you're not clueless. Remember Valentine's Day? For a moment, I'm taken aback by embarrassment. Wait, what are we talking about? What happened on Valentine's Day? Natsuki told you about that? Well, she kind of ranted about it in the club a bit. I don't remember what happened on Valentine's. Oh, jeez. Just so you know, we did talk about it a bit. So, you've never had a serious conversation about it? We did, but it turned into an argument that ended with her leaving. And then some other stuff came up that was more important than the incident, so... Understatement of the century there. Monica sighs, crossing her arms. Alright, I get that life can get in the way of things. I know that full well. You should still take the time of the day to talk to her about these things, though. Oh, okay. Sounding like my mom right now with all the talk about communication. That's how you know I'm giving you good advice. You do know why she felt insecure as your girlfriend, right? Yeah, of course. After all, Natsuki explained it all to me at that time. She felt like I was prioritizing Sayori over her on the one day I should have done the opposite. Oh wait, we're talking about that. Oh, okay. That's right. Although it varies more, or most people differentiate their romantic relationships from their platonic ones through exclusivity. Exclusivity comes, or when it comes to spending time alone together, being intimate together, you name it. And it's pretty clear that Natsuki is the sort of person who values exclusivity a lot. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have any female friends just because you have a girlfriend. You just need to talk with Natsuki to hash out all the appropriate boundaries you need to set. Well, I would, but... Monica winces. Sorry, Hajime. I forgot that you guys broke up. Well, I didn't say that, but... Well, hold on. We're not broken up. We're just on a break. That's all. That's all. I avoid Monica's gaze while aware of the desperation that just seeped into my voice. I see. All the more reason to think about what happened before in your relationship, right? Yeah, I guess so. There's one thing I don't get though. You said she values exclusivity, and I definitely get that vibe from her. But isn't being protective and caring and all that, and stuff all a part of that? That's what I thought, but when I tried to tell Natsuki that I'd always protect her, she just pushed me away. Hajime, remember I told you to dial back the hero complex? Yeah? Natsuki's voice rings through my head. Savior complex, guardian angel. That's how she thinks I see our relationship. But, to be honest, how much can I honestly refute that? I love her, I really do. But, I also feel obligated to protect her from everything. I really should have taken her words to heart more. That's what I thought. Of course, I don't have all the details. From what you two have told me, and judging from Natsuki's personality, I'm guessing that Natsuki doesn't feel respected most of the time. She definitely has a complex about being weak, and I don't think feeling like she constantly needs to be protected by others is helping matters. Think about it. Wouldn't you hate being told that you're too weak to even protect yourself properly? I know you never said anything like that, but that's the implication. I see, you're right. Damn. Monica's words suddenly seem to click the puzzle pieces in place in my mind. Now that I think about it, Natsuki's dad, she probably has a really bad perception of relationships. Given that her dad, the one person who was supposed to care for her, turned out to be the most hurtful one of all. And if her dad is constantly making her feel weak, well, she probably hates being seen as weak by the other people even more. Always being told that she needs to be protected isn't going to do anything but make her feel worse about herself. Thanks for talking to me about this, Monica. I think I actually get things now. More so than before, I mean. Glad I can help, Hajime. Honestly, it feels really nice to be able to help my club members. Makes me feel better as a club president. Speaking of club duties, did you look for me to talk about the club with? Monica turns to face me in surprise. It's at this moment that I suddenly realize just how well her features glimmer in the moonlight. I'd always known just how attractive Monica is, but right now, she's just so... She's the epitome of grace. It honestly makes me a little uncomfortable. Guess there's nothing else we'd talk about, huh? She sighs, leaning deeper on the railing. Hajime, do you know why I created the literature club? Because you didn't like the debate club? No, I enjoyed debating, but that's not it. I created the literature club to give people a safe place to do something that interests them. Do something they actually care about. Something that makes them happy. The club isn't just there to give me an ego, or to give me full control of a club. And I never said that. No, you haven't. Sometimes I feel like I did do it all for myself. You? Huh? I still run through the argument that Suki and I had sometimes, thinking about what she said about me and what I had to say to her. To be honest, I know that I definitely had at least one ulterior motive when creating the club, though. I originally wanted the people who joined to have a place they could turn to forget about their troubles for a while. To give them solace and comfort, or even just a small part of their day. Oh, I think I get what you mean. The need for sanctuary applies to you too, right? Ah, you picked up on that, huh? Looks down on the weeds below, a pensive expression on her face. You want to talk about it? Monica sighs again. It looks like she might finally be on the verge of opening up. That depends. Can you keep a secret? Of course. Ah, you answered that without thinking. How can I trust that? She gives me a genuine smile. I think I understand what she means. I'll play along. If you tell me something you don't want anyone else to know, I'll make sure I never tell a single soul for as long as I live. Scout's honor. You're not a scout. Doesn't mean I'm not honorable like one though. We laugh for a while, just enjoying each other's company. Finally, she pauses, and the somber mood returns once again. Well, since you've sworn to secrecy, she takes a deep breath. I'm pretty open about the fact that I have cram school right after the club, along with class rep duties and tennis practice right before, right? Geez, I never realized how much that was until you said it all like that. Yeah, you see why I wanted a sanctuary from the busyness of life. But the thing is, my parents don't even know that I'm in the literature club right now. They still think I'm in the debate club. What? But don't they know that all the stress from your extracurriculars is insane? I'm sure they do have some idea, but they think I'm more capable of handling it, or more than capable of handling it. And I guess I'm used to it, but I've been getting more and more burnt out. So why don't you tell them and quit some of your activities? Monica stares at me in disbelief. Are you kidding me? I can't say that to my parents. They pretty much demand nothing short of perfection. It's pretty terrible, but at the same time I'm grateful that they provide so many opportunities for me. Like, not every parent would pay for tennis equipment and cram school. I feel like I need to keep up my grades and everything because I owe them everything. Yeah, Monica. I'm sorry you have to go through that. I'm not quite sure what to say. Suffice to say, the subject is beyond my pay grade. You could always try talking to a teacher about it. That's fucking such bad advice. Maybe. I don't know. More than ever, I'm glad Monica has a literature club to rely on. I can see why the club means so much to you, though. It gives you a chance to unwind. Yeah. There wasn't a club like it, so I needed to make one. And yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Have you ever tried talking to your parents though? Hajime, really hard to describe to someone who has a loving and supportive mom. It's just really complicated. I know they probably just want what's best for me, even when it makes you this stressed. It'll all work out in time. Anyway, about the club. Let me guess, the club is getting too much for you to handle and you're stressing over what should be a simple task. Something like that. Why don't you ask Sayori to take over? You know why I can't do that. Or wait, what? She's a lot better than you give her credit for. Not what I mean. It's more that she's not going to want the responsibility. She's got too much on her plate already, and I never want to put her through this. So what other choice do we have? Close the club? Monica looks horrified at my suggestion. Hajime, how could you ever suggest that? Oh, yeah, true. But after a moment, she sighs once again. Perhaps it isn't too far off from what she'd already thought of. Well, what do you suggest? It's not a problem that can be solved with just one solution, I feel. The club isn't the problem. I can handle the paperwork, but it's just... We've been getting nowhere in the past 6 months. If I'm honest, the club hasn't grown but shrunk. We've been stagnating, Ajima. And with that, I can't help but feel alone. I know that sounds stupid, because we're still meeting, but not the same. No, I can understand that feeling. Or what we need is new members, right? I'll talk to my friends at school, see if any of them might be willing to join. And just between you and me, I've asked for less hours. Don't tell Natsuki I don't want her worrying about me. I'll be able to rejoin the club at the start of the new year, which is only a few weeks away. I'll do whatever I can to get our numbers up, alright? Monica looks at me, up and down. It almost feels like she's sizing me up. Hajime, this isn't your problem or your fault. You do know that, right? But that doesn't mean I don't appreciate the help. Just keep this between us, right? I did promise you can trust me, Monica. You know, I'm really starting to believe that. Thanks for the talk. I do feel better with that off my chest. And look how much or how long I've kept you. I'll have to get home before I get in too much trouble too. And don't worry about it. I'm more than happy to help. Just remember what we've talked about, alright? Natsuki's not wrong to feel the way she does. I know. I'm just hoping I can fix things in the end. With that, Monica waves, jogging down the path. I start to head home before turning back for a moment. Man, I can't help but grin for a bit. Even Monica has her hang-ups, huh? Not that my opinion has lessened of her, of course. She's just more human than I ever realized. As I start to walk away, my phone goes off. Monica? Thanks again, I really appreciate our talk, as unexpected as it was. Also, Sarah's planning a meetup at her place at the end of the week. She hasn't told you already. Hope to see you there. And I'll be there for sure. Unless then I can tell Natsuki about my plan for work if this all goes well. Man, the way things have gone has not been ideal.